Welcome back offshore on the 28 Freeman. It's getting a big little pit past mid-May now, and we're gonna go try to catch a big mutton snapper today. We're gonna stop and try to catch a few live baits first. If I can get this sabiki rig untangled, there we go. We got Madison here, Landon's behind the camera, and we've got Claire. Sadie's in school today, so we can't catch a few live baits. We got some dead bait too, and we're gonna head offshore. It's a pretty day, not quite as calm as I said it was gonna be, but it's not bad. It's maybe 10 knots out of the south, 12 knots. It's supposed to be 6 or 7, but we'll take it. Let's see if we can't catch a few grunts now, and whatever else eats these, and we'll be out there fishing in no time.
I want to hold it.
You wanna hold it?
Yeah.
We got our first grunt. It's a Tom Tate grunt there. That could be a good live bait. Might be the one that catches the big mutton snapper. You wanna hold it?
I just did a pokey.
He does have little fins. Touch him though. Touch
I
him.
just want to hold him.
We've got 5 so far. Claire is insisting on holding one, but I know she holds one. It will die like Darla did to that fish in Finding Nemo. I said we wanted 6, but we may need 7 so we can have a sacrificial one for Claire. We can still use it as dead bait. See the fishy, Claire? You want to hold one? Okay. 1,000 questions with Claire. I did let her hold a grunt for the record. And I lied, this is a 4,500 out of 3,500. You open the lid by yourself? Good job. We're going with fresh leader, some 40-pound monofilament here. Some people use fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon's good too, but we're gonna see if we don't start with regular mono first and we'll go from there. Get a couple rods rigged up and get a couple baits in there for me and Madison. And if we catch a big mutton snapper, Landon is dying to catch one, we will give him a shot. Ballyhoo going down for Madison, I'm gonna do a live bait. And that is my Tom Tate grunt, nice and lively. Claire's trying to dip them all out of there. But let's see what happens. A tangle, that's what happened. Oh, I gotta put my lead on first too. Bomb is away. Got about a pound of lead on there. Penn Fathom, a 30-pound braid. She's got a Penn Torque with 40 pound. Claire has found her favorite spot on the boat, the live well. Catching the grunts. I know you want to hold one for a moment. How about you hold a dead ballyhoo? You don't want to hold a ballyhoo? Okay. You don't want to hold one of these? Okay. Running bite, big bite. Oh, we're tight, we're tight. Come on. Oh yeah. Well, he's a long ways away, so he's 200 feet down. Taking line, guys, taking line. But hopefully this will be our mutton snapper. But 30-pound braid here on the Penn Fathom. This might be the one we want. We've been fishing hard for a big mutton this spring and have not got him yet. When I say hard, I guess I would say just a few half-day trips, but oh yeah, it's a good one here, guys. Claire, when he comes up, you're gonna help Daddy get him? Assuming he stays on there. Sometimes they want live bait, sometimes they want dead bait. Sometimes they want both, and sometimes they want none. Just getting a few cranks at a time. Got a long way to go, a couple hundred feet, and there's some scope in the line, so it's, you know, it's not straight up and down. I think it's a big mutton. Here he comes, guys. He's angling up. He's floating up out here. I think it's gonna be a big mutton snapper. There's my sinker. Let's see if a big old mutton floats out. Please give us a big mutton snapper, guys. Dun da da dun. There it is. Oh, nice one. That's what we wanted. First drop down. Ate the grunt. Nice mutton snapper. That's the one right there, guys. Double-digit mutton, probably 11, 12 pounds. Full of air because it's deep water. And when you're in a couple hundred feet, they come up, they get the bends and bearer trauma. But that's the one we wanted right there. I mean, what a fish here. Look at his scales all popped up there. So you can see the 6-0 mustad circle hook. Got him right there in the corner. Perfect in the corner there, right where it's supposed to be. He was not coming off there. That rolls out like that. 6-0 mustad. Remember, you can save 20% on all mustad hooks and products on their website, code STANZ20, mustadfishing.com. But that is the fish we wanted there. Beautiful fish. Scales are all puffed up because he's full of air. And, all right, I thought she wanted to touch him. She doesn't want to touch him, but that's a beauty. That's the one we wanted there, and happy to have him. We're gonna bleed him out here and make sure he's good for dinner. Down we go again. We're on the board though. First drift, nice mutton. Wind's calming down a little bit too, so it's getting prettier by the minute. See a man-o-war bird over here. Sometimes mahi are in the shallow, usually they're a little bit deeper, but they do come in here on the reef and just outside of it sometimes. And that blackbird is on a mahi right there. He's jumping. We're kind of drifting, so we're Claire's gonna kill our live bait, the grunts from the deck, but there was not a huge one, but a decent sized mahi, you know, probably 5, 6, 7 pounds jumping over here. That's why you always wanna have some spinning rods ready and extra stuff. Looks like Claire's going in for a little swim. We're resetting and Claire's testing the water with the grunts because she wants to go swimming in a little pool. We tried to chase down that man-o-war bird, also known as a frigate bird, but he was zipping around. I could see one mahi jumping, but if he's in here, a single going all over, kind of hard to line up on. Don't want to spend too much time, so we chased him down for maybe a half a mile, but it seemed like the bird got off of him. We're gonna try the trolling motor now though. We're gonna put the rodent in and try to spot lock on it. We did another drift without a bite for the mutton, so we're gonna mix up now and do the old trolling motor and see if that works. So it's in the water. All I gotta do is hit A for anchor. We're spot locked in it, and let's get these baits back down. Crank, lots of cranking. Crank, 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 crank. He's still there? Yeah, he's on there. You're nice and steady. You wanna hold the rod? Yep, oh, that's a fish. Yeah, exactly, just like that. And oh, I think it was bottom actually. I could see that kind of heavy. I think it was bottom, false alarm. A moment of truth. Yeah, I think it just got in the bottom there. No hook. Looks like it was in the reef right. I'm getting a bite over here, I think. Nope. Seaweed was on the line. Thought I had a bite. Tricked me. Oh, no, oh, that's a bite, I think. Is it a bite or not? I don't know. I thought I had a bite, sweetie. That's a bite. There we go. Fish on. There we go. Fish on. Oh, I love that. The cushion, especially on the metal rod butts, will help save you. Oh yeah, he's pulling now. Oh yeah, he's waking up. Dude, he's heavy. So there's a piece of structure down there, which we obviously don't want him getting in. We gotta try to get him off the bottom that first 30 or 40 feet. He's heavy, he's got some weight to him. Thumping a little more than a mutton snapper, so it could be a big jack. Ah, he got me in the bottom. He got me in the bottom there. The leader broke. So that was, the fish ran into the structure down there, you know, and I'm not sure what type of, if it's a, you know, what type of wreck it is here. It's a big rock pile or wreck, but just shredded the monofilament. And I didn't want to pull too hard and break the 30-pound braid, the 40-pound leader, but I didn't pull hard enough to get him away from it and completely destroyed it. But we're gonna get a new leader on there and get it back down. We lost our one good fish that we hooked while we had the trolling motor in. Landed to actually have a bite though on the jig, on the Jig Pro there. He had a bite for a minute that came off, but I had one good bottom fish on. I think it was a jack, but we moved, tried it again, we didn't get him. I did just dip net a crab, and you never know, maybe we'll turn that crab into a permit on the way home. We only got one, but I'll show you him real quick. I just dip netted him, and I did trim his bottom pinchers up so he doesn't bite us, because Claire enjoys swimming alive there, but some sort of swimmer crab maybe. I think it's like a red tip swimmer crab, I can't remember for sure, but we got one in there now too, and that's a good bait. A lot of other stuff eat crabs as well, but do you like him, Claire? Yeah, he's going back in there. I was winding up the grunt, something ate me halfway up. No idea what it is. He's taking line, he's got some weight to him. No idea what it is. I was literally 100 feet off the bottom. Got some weight to it, whatever it is. And I was cranking quick, so he was moving fast. I don't think it's a kingfish, but maybe it is. It's a big jack. I don't think it's a cobia, but you never know. I was cranking fast, I know that. He's been making a few good runs. It's thumping, it's heavy. I'm guessing Amberjack, but he ate it going quick. It had to be 100 feet off the bottom or more, maybe 150 feet off. Still running now. We are a long way from catching this fish. He is not giving up at all yet. I started backing down a little bit to chase him. He's got some big head shakes or tail kicks, whatever it is. We're getting some headway now. The last minute, we've got probably 40, 50 feet of line. Hopefully he's giving up. No telling what it is. I think it's a big AJ. We'll see, hopefully, if everything holds together. Well, right, maybe I spoke too soon. He ain't done yet. So you can see that fish coming up. He's about 100 feet down right now. He's just got us down there 100 more feet for us. We'll see what it is. No telling, I think big AJ, but that's just a guess, but you can see him on the Garmin there. We have got color. Can't tell for sure what it is, but that 40 pound just gotta hold a little bit longer. And that 6-0 circle hook. And hopefully we will see what it is. I'm thinking Big Jack, there's the leader. Looks like a big AJ to me. We're just going in nice and easy with them. Ooh, it's a big AJ. It's funny, we've been dropping all morning, no bites, and all of a sudden this one just hammered on the way up. Yeah, Big Jack there, probably 40 pounds or so, it looks like. The old Amberjack. They are a good fight and fun, but they will wear you out. They call them reef donkeys. Oh yeah. Ugh. There's an Amberjack there, you guys. Probably a 35 pounder. I think we're gonna let him go though. We could feed some people at the marina. I know some people like to eat them, but we're gonna let this one go. He can go make more babies. Bye-bye, big AJ. Whew. They're fun, but all you need is one. They will wear you out. Fresh ballyhoo for Madison. We marked some fish down 100 feet. Trying a new spot here, just a little mound we've had marked years ago that I never fished, so that's how a lot of times you catch fish, you try new spots. Madison has something on her hook. Let's see, I wonder what it is. What do we got here? What do we have here? It's a mutton snapper. Right type, wrong size. But hey, we tried a new spot at least, and we saw one down there. So we out here trying new areas, and it's a juvenile mutton. Ate that whole big ballyhoo. We're gonna have to vent him and send him back down there with a sequelizer. Let's give him a head start and see if he makes it back down. That's what I came back with. Yeah, Claire is having a blast, but something small. I was picking on it for a while, but didn't get him. That's gonna wrap up our half-day fishing trip here. One big mutton to start. Thought we'd get another one or two, but we didn't. But let go of that big Amberjack. Madison got a little mutton snapper we let go, and Claire has dip netted the same 5 grunts like 500 times. So that's time to wrap it up. We're gonna run back to Bud and Mary's, but it is absolutely gorgeous here. The wind let up a little bit, and summer's here. Like, I feel like it's hot. We're gonna get some calm weather. It looks like this next week or 10 days, and coming down here to the Keys, get on the action. Water's clear, it's beautiful, and we're gonna get some drone shots when we run home there and show you some of that. We're back at the dock, lunchtime. Mutton snapper about to get filleted up. So we bled that fish out. I got an ice brine bucket here in the Yeti, so I just took ice and salt water. When I fillet them, instead of rinsing the fish off with the fresh water, we're gonna put those fillets right in there, and that's just a good, easy way to clean it before we bag it. Then we'll keep the head and the throat for the guys here, and I've eaten the throats before too. They're great, all that meat right in there, but we're gonna do the fillets. That's what I'm used to doing, like doing. And he came out from deep, so you can see these scales are still puffed up. One question I've been getting a lot lately, like in my Instagram messages, was about boat insurance, who we use for insurance on the boats, and we have a handful of boats. I've got the big 42-foot Freeman, the broad-minded, then we have the 28 Freeman, and we also got that 25 shallow sport, and with a Hurricane deck boat, which we is like an eco tour boat, but HH Insurance insures all of our boats there. A couple years ago, I swapped over to them, saved a nice chunk of money by doing that, and I'll put the information below here, but go check out their website, get a boat quote, or give Landon there an office in the call there, and if they can save you a few bucks, they will. And if they do and you wind up getting a policy through them, they'll throw in a gift card too to STANZ Fishing. So win-win for everybody. That is my advice there. Can I guarantee they're gonna be the price? No, but is there a good chance? Yes, probably 80% of the people I've sent to them, they've saved money for. So it's been really good, but type of boat depends on it, where you're at and all that. So give those guys a call and see what happens. Really good for me. And boat insurance nowadays is super expensive, and you wanna make sure you got good coverage, and you don't wanna pay an arm and a leg for it if you don't have to. So we got this fillet up here like this so far. Now we're just gonna work our way down. I'm just going right over those rib bones because you can cut through them, but that dulls the knife, and not a boning knife. That's like a better skinning knife and fillet knife is good, but these are the bones right there that you can hear me hitting. And I don't want to cut through those because it just really beats up the knife a lot, so. But the meat is really white from bleeding it. And I don't notice a huge difference in taste whether I bleed fish or not, but I know it does look a lot better when it's cleaner. And I think longevity-wise, it lasts a lot longer if you bleed it out, so. But we've got the skin off like that. Come in here, trim this up, get that rib bone out of there like that. And what I like to do is fold this over here, and see there's some sand in there. That fish is probably eating some of that stuff. Fold this over here, cut this center bone out, angle the knife there to get all that red up as possible. And then, just angle it down in there, cut right along the edge of that bone. And then we should have, you know, a nice, really nice top loin and a bottom loin. And you could pick around the bones if you wanted. I like doing it, but we'll feed these guys a couple pieces. Got to keep all them happy. The problem is once you feed them once, they don't leave. So I can hear the other one's coming, but there you go right there. Nice mutton snapper fillets. We're gonna do the other side too. And I don't know how we're cooking yet, but we're gonna have a meal. We're inside a shrimp shack right now with that mutton snapper, and a number of places down here will cook your catch. So if you bring them the fish, they'll cook it up for you and do it a number of ways. There's actually used to be Squid Row, and I grew up eating here 25 years ago every Sunday. And now shrimp shack probably the last 15 years, you think? Right, 15 years or so. That's your mutton snapper. Gonna do it a few different ways and see how it turns out. Alamorada Shrimp Shack. Somewhere on here is the hook and cook part, right?
Exactly.
I had a 50-50 chance.
Under the big hook.
Bring your catch. There you go, bring your catch. Hook and cook, up to 10 ounces per person. Grilled, fried, blackened, shack fried, I don't know what that is. Coconut fried or Cajun fried. Or you got piccata, continental taco, senator, or jalapeno style. We're definitely skipping that one. How are we doing it, Landon? Fried?
Oh yeah.
How about coconut fried? Do you like that too or no?
Just fried.
We're gonna do half coconut fried, half fried. There's probably like, honestly, maybe 2 meals there.
Okay.
I forgot Landon has a +1. I just need her. I need to get rid of Landon and just keep her. She'd be better at camera. He missed shots on the camera. Let's see, we gotta pick her side dish now.
Front side. Top right hand corner.
I'm out of practice. Landon comes here a lot more than me. Is the rice good?
Yeah.
Decent?
Mac and cheese is good.
I literally said that last time too, I was here.
Did you make it today?
I'm gonna just do rice. I'm gonna play safe.
Rice, fries.
Yep.
2 fries?
Okay, so half shack fried and half regular fried? Perfect. Turns out Marley is a true legitimate conch. She was actually born here. I was born in Miami, but came back a day or 2 later. But you turned out all right, huh?
Yep. Born up the road.
Not too far, 10 miles.
Yeah.
How long have you worked here for?
Oh my gosh. It'll be 7 years in July.
You've been at Shrimp Shack for 7 years?
This was my first job.
I love it.
It's a long time.
Wait, maybe 8. 2016.
Does Landon harass you a lot?
Yes.
He comes here too much. This is Landon's go-to spot. He's
That's part
behind
of
the
my
camera.
day.
It
That's
is?
where I met Landon and Madison.
What did he, when you took him off the kids menu, what did he say? Because that was my dad's claim to fame here. I ate off the kids menu until I was 16.
First time he came here, he got a burger.
We did?
Yeah, and then I think Charlie finally got him to eat seafood. So then he gets the grouper.
Perfect. Grouper sandwich, right?
Fried grouper.
Oh, fried grouper. Okay,
So
even better.
Madison, same thing. I've got everybody's order memorized. Like literally everybody.
Do you think this fish is going to be good today?
Delicious. I'm gonna steal a bite.
You said perfect.
I know, literally everybody that walks in the door, I'm like, just don't even tell me what you want.
Look at that fish. We're being good. Snack fried or shack fried, right?
Shack fried,
Shack fried,
and then regular panko.
regular panko, and shack fried. That's good. And that was just the 2 bottom pieces of the mutton snapper. We gave the big loin to Jeffrey. We got the throat that we gave away as well. And we already ate the top loin, one of them at our home with the kids there. So a lot of fish comes up with 1 big snapper like that. You get 2 sides for this?
1 side each.
Perfect. Oh, I got my rice. You snuck it in there. We got 2 fries and a rice. Now the moment of truth.
I liked it, but it was sweet.
It's my first time trying shack fried. Fresh lemon on it. Madison have to get in there too.
Okay.
We'll do a regular panko fried one as well. You can't beat fried fish. So keep this in mind. So if you're down here and you're fishing on vacation, you don't want to cook, or you're in a hotel room and you can't cook, come to one of these restaurants like Shrimp Shack and get it done up here. Does this count as finger food or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I was grabbing my fingers, but she did, yeah. So I just grabbed a fork there. So is that regular
Yeah.
with some hot sauce?
Yep.
I'm gonna skip the hot sauce. Oh, pepper sauce. It's good, spicy, it's warm stuff, hot temperature. I might have to wait a second for it to cool off.
Very yummy.
Super white, you can't beat snapper. Fresh out there, 200 feet of water. When's the last time you had mutton snapper?
Well, Lane and I caught one, but we didn't keep it.
That's too small.
It was too small.
That seems to be a problem. Well, try a piece here and tell us what you think. Okay, that's the shack fried. Which one's your personal favorite?
I like the shack fried.
Definitely more flavorful. Maybe more seasoning in there or something? Is it the batter? What is it? What's the difference?
I can't tell you.
It's a secret? It's a secret to the shack fried. Both are really good though. That's panko encrusted, right?
Yeah, that one's just mango, but this one's a secret breading.
The secret breading. This is pineapple sauce?
Pina colada sauce.
Pina colada sauce.
You
I gotta
try
try
this
that.
good.
You like pina colada? The sauce is really good on top of it. I don't think you need it, but it's super good. Madison, do you approve?
I approve.
Now you caught one undersized mutton snapper. You and Landon are tied. Both have caught undersized fish. When are you gonna catch a
Mine
keeper?
was bigger than his though.
It was?
It was not. No, it wasn't.
It did look bigger. I saw a picture of his. So. But he was really proud of the one he caught. So I think that's because Daddy Nick wasn't there. I am surprised Landon eats pepper sauce.
He loves it.
He's very picky.
I
loves
stole
hot sauce.
2 of them from here.
Landon, I've heard you've been pinching these. All right, you guys both are great. Keep it in mind if you're down here in the Florida Keys, Shrimp Shack, come check it out. I'm gonna get back to lunch. I think everybody else wants to eat. And come on down here to Alamrada, go fishing, stay with us. A bunch of charter boats down here, bring your own boat. And enjoy it, summer's coming. If you guys want any gear, head to the website, StanzFishing.com. And hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you down here soon.